Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys the weekly soul connection reading. And so this is going to be for today's date, which is Monday, August 24th, going all the way until Sunday, August 30th. So soul connections, this could be any kind of connection that you feel with someone. Twin flame, soulmate, however you want to label this connection. We're just focusing on the energies between you and them. I do tend to channel for those that are in some sort of a separation or challenge. So please just take what resonates with you and get rid of what doesn't. So all the decks that I'm going to be using here today, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. But if they're any of the decks that I've created, they will be available for purchase on my website. But if you're international, please email my team and they'll send you a special link to order. Everything will be listed down below. The orgonite that we're using here today is created by my friend Michelle from Wing and Bell. It's right over here in the left-hand corner. That is the clear quartz nude. So a lot of the energies we're going to be tapping into today, you guys, are angel energies, because I just felt like I wanted to bring forth that kind of energy to the collective today. So I'm going to be using a bunch of different angel decks. It'll just be a completely different vibe. I just felt guided to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. The very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to, of course, break it down, the energy that you guys have towards one another. So let's go ahead and start with your person, what energy they have towards you, and then the energy that you have towards them. So we're going to start off with my Depths of the Sea Oracle. So I just felt like doing a little bit of a kind of a bluish sea vibe here. All right, so where is your person currently at with you and this connection? So we're going to grab 4 cards here. This is in their mental space, their emotional space, where they're at in the 3D reality of things, and where they are at from their higher self's perspective, their spiritual self. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. This particular deck, this is Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot cards. Okay, so we have Stay the Course. We're also going to be tapping into the Crystal Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So stay the course. So that's where your person's at right now when it comes to you and the situation, the way that they see things, when they think about the connection. This is what the energy looks like. We have the Star. Wow, that's really beautiful. So we have the Sailboat, stay the course. So this is somebody who might be on a particular path right now. And I like this because it says you are on the right path. Stay the course because you are on the correct path. I feel like Spirit is guiding your person right now, okay? They're helping them to become aligned not only with themselves, but they're also perhaps helping them with some sort of a spiritual awakening as well as healing. That is really, really beautiful. So I'm just going to put these other cards to the side for now. So that is amazing. It's a very powerful card to have right from the get-go. So I also feel like your person sees you as some sort of a guiding light, or maybe even an angel in their life. So they know perhaps by working on themselves or by heading in your direction that sometime, or that it just in some way feels divinely guided. It just feels right. That's really, really cool. So let's get another card here. Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So Topaz could be specific for some of you out there. That could be your birthstone or maybe your person's birthstone. So that could be a little bit of an indicator for you. But forgiveness heals. The fact that we have a card that indicates healing. There is some healing I feel like your person is either wanting to achieve with you, wanting to perhaps express maybe an apology. Maybe you have some sort of repressed anger. Maybe they also have repressed anger. Maybe they've also blocked some sort of healing that needed to take place between the two of you. Well, what I'm getting is that their pathway is opening up. They're becoming more enlightened to this connection. They're becoming more enlightened within themselves. And so the course that they're currently on Spirit is actually helping to facilitate this healing experience for the both of you. So this is really amazing. So they want to heal something with you. They want to come towards you, and whatever path they're on right now, they're on the correct course. That is amazing. So that is their first energy towards you. So let's see where they're at in their emotions. Well, now we have positive mindset. I mean, that's great because they may feel really guided right now because they're feeling really positive. Like this is something that is possible for the two of you. You guys can get to this place. With the Ace of Fire, yeah, look at that. This is about a brand new beginning, a fresh new start, some sort of a yes moment, aha moment. Yes, I can do this. We can change things now. So in their heart space, it's like they're trusting what they're feeling. They're trusting their heart about you and this connection right now. They're feeling really inspired right now with that Ace of Wands energy. And now we have Amethyst. So that way they can reveal their true authentic self. So if your person had any kind of issues with revealing themselves, just being authentic, it's like they're no longer afraid. And so they're wanting to allow you to see the real them. They're wanting to feel loved for who they truly are, which is what that card literally says. So this beautiful energy is coming through immediately with your person connected to you. It's very fresh. It's very positive. It's very forward movement. It's great. All right, so let's see where they're at in the actual 3D reality physical world. We have palm tree, content. So maybe they're just content with where things are at right now. I mean, even though they're on this course coming towards you, they're very content to just take a break, smell the roses along the way on their journey, which is good, not super focused on the destination per se. They're just very much content with where they're at right now. That's really beautiful. Wow. Okay, so they're kind of content to be in this hermit mode. I apologize for the glare, you guys. It's just for some reason. You know what? I'm going to try to twist this the other way. Maybe that will help. Hold on for a second. Let me see if that helps at all. Yeah, maybe not that much. Sorry about that. Anyways, it's just this time of morning. Yeah, they're pretty content to be in this quiet time. Maybe it does say spiritual teaching. So I really feel like with the stars card right now, your person might be on a path towards enlightenment because this card says self-discovery. They're very content to just kind of be in that relaxation mode, maybe just solo right now, doing their own thing, spending that quiet time by themselves. So right now where they're at, they're not necessarily in any hurry, but they're on a course. They're actually on a course coming towards you, but they're also taking that time for their own spiritual development along the way. That's really amazing. We have smoky quartz because they know that they have some negativity that they still need to clear. They're still releasing negativity from within or around themselves. So there could be certain people that they're trying to purge from their lives, some kind of behavior that they're still trying to clear. So that might be that they just know that they need to perhaps spend a little bit more time alone before they actually combine their energy with you. So I feel like your person is on the correct course in order to have some sort of, success in your connection at a later date. So allow this person that time and space that they need in order to clear whatever this is that they need to clear in their lives. This is just going to be that much better in the end. That's amazing. So realistically, where they're at, they know that maybe being alone right now is where it's golden for them right now. It's absolutely necessary. So now we have their higher self, their spiritual side. We have coconut hard shell. This is kind of an interesting message. So let's see what this is about. Yeah, it's like they're a tough shell to crack is what I'm getting here. But we've got the sun's energy. First of all, we've had three major. We've had the sun, we had the hermit, and now we had the star, we had the hermit, and now we have the sun. I mean, all these major energies here just mean that they're going through some major transformation, some major shifts in their lives. So this is really good. But we have happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, having confidence in oneself. So even though they might have built this hard exterior around themselves, it's like spiritually, they're starting to soften. Spiritually, they're starting to shift and change. It's like they're blending a little bit of that star's energy and that sun's energy, and really taking that moon, going within themselves, maybe even being a little bit more receptive, honoring more of their feminine side. That's what I'm getting here. So where they're at spiritually, I feel like they're going through a transformation where they're becoming more receptive to their feelings, and they're really focusing or illuminating more of these either shadowy energies, which is that negativity, or really just going into that softer side of themselves. We have Ruby. Beautiful. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So this person has some sort of healing that they need to do with their heart space. That's what I'm getting here for sure. This could be a masculine type of person that you're watching this reading for. And this is somebody who might on the outside just really appear to be very, very strong. And it's not to say that they aren't, but they might spend the majority of their time just kind of trying to always keep it together, trying to be in that leadership role, trying to be somebody who's just always, just like happy disposition, but never really allowing themselves to just really sit back and heal and take that time for them. Well, I feel like your person, maybe something has happened to them to where they've really been forced to have to now go within themselves. So there's a spiritual awakening, like a path towards enlightenment that has happened in order to crack this person's shell wide open. And I do feel like it has to do with their heart chakra. So something is happening with their heart chakra. They're being blessed. Some sort of a curse has become a blessing, actually. Something negative that has happened to them has actually been the greatest thing in their lives. It's almost like without this thing happening to them, they wouldn't be where they're at today spiritually. So things may be falling apart for them in the physical world, but actually they're all blessings in disguise, because this is helping this person to awaken to who they truly are. Because who they truly have been all along may not be who they really are, but they may have just been just kind of showcasing who they thought they needed to be for the outer world in order to be successful, etc. So there's all kinds of shifts and changes that are happening with your person. But when it comes to you, they're on the correct path. They're starting to tap more into their emotions. They're starting to see your connection in a more illuminated way. They're starting to have a little bit more positivity about it rather than being so pessimistic. They want to heal something. They may be wanting to apologize to you at a later date. So these things are shifting within them, which is really positive. I really love that. So that is what we have for your person. So why don't we tap into your energy towards them and see if you guys are mirroring each other in some way. So we're going to do the same exact cards here. Okay, so what is your energy towards your person at this time? The way you see them right now, we have transparency. The way that you're feeling emotionally, how you see things in the physical world, in the 3D reality, and your spiritual energy, higher self energy. So we have masculine energy. I felt just a lot of feminine energy with your person, and now I'm seeing obviously this masculine energy with you. Okay, so transparency. I'm getting here that you're really starting to see something very clearly, okay? You're starting to see this person's maybe more authentic self pop through. So I don't think it's an accident that we have this card here, which is about revealing your true self. You're starting to see perhaps that this person is taking initiative with their lives. They're taking initiative to be more of a transparent type of a person, maybe, living more authentically and truthfully. We have 5 of Earth. Yeah, you know what? I feel like you realize that certain things had to happen to your person in order for them to get to the place that they're at right now on their spiritual growth. So you may have found out something, you may be seeing something unfold before your very eyes. 5 of Earth is somebody who's kind of down and out, feeling shut out. But this is also the way that you're feeling about them, like the way that you see them, or the way that whatever has happened between the two of you has made you feel. So like when you're thinking about them, 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles comes up. You could still feel shut out from this person. You could still have fears when it comes to reconnecting with this person, but this is an energy here where perhaps your person was not able to be transparent and 100% honest and to be their true selves. And so that might be one of the things that you're taking into account or consideration, that because of this, then that you may have been dealing with somebody that just didn't know themselves good enough to understand the connection, or to understand you, or to just show up for you in the best way, I guess is what I'm getting there. So you're starting to see things very clearly is what I'm seeing here. Amber, give it to God. And I'm getting here also too, like you have gotten to that point where you've just given the situation to spirit, to God, to the universe, kind of like, you know what, whatever needs to happen, I release this situation. I'm shut out, or I have had to shut this person out for a reason. It could also be that as well. You've had to close the door on this person. You've had to walk away so that way they could be more transparent with you at a later date because they were not able to before. You've given it to God. You've prayed for this person. You're surrounding them with love and light until they can basically be more authentic with you. So this is good. So in a way, you're allowing them to find their own way. And I'm seeing that that's actually happening right now. So good for you for handing that over and no longer needing or even fearing that this isn't like that this is happening for a reason. Like you're starting to understand that things are happening for a reason, and things that you don't have control of, it may be because you're not meant to have control of those things. So you're willing to see the bigger picture now. You're willing to be more in that energy of love and light rather than being in that fear, with ego and I need. It's more or less like, you know what? This is energy. This is a soul connection. There's something I need to learn from this. There's perhaps something that my person needs to learn from this. And so instead of trying to force everything, I'm just going to go ahead and sit back, work on myself, and allow my person to do the same. So there's a real acceptance coming through with how you're seeing your person and the situation now. This is amazing energy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and move into your heart space. Well, we have hollowed out. I mean, I'm kind of getting with that hollowed out energy is that you've already reached the bottom of the barrel. Okay, you really have. You've already reached the bottom of the barrel when it has come to this person or the situation, as in you've hit rock bottom. This may have hurt so much that you feel gutted at this point. But guess what? Things don't get better until we face our fears and we face our darkness and we hit rock bottom. I actually see this for your person as well. So you're feeling this way, but you also know that whatever transformation is going on with your person, that it's absolutely necessary for their spiritual development and growth. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the world. It's like that right there is going to help to open up new doors, complete certain cycles, something that needs to complete here. And so that's what the world is all about. It's about completion. It's also Saturn's energy, burdens, karmic cycles wrapping up. So you realize that you had to go through something, or that your person has had to go through something, or both, in order for you guys to kind of turn a new page in your connection. Yellow jasper, control issues. Exactly. We're no longer trying to control this. We realize that this was a part of our karmic lesson with this person. We can't control it. You utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you, or that you want to control other people. So it's interesting the way that that's coming through. You've learned this lesson that trying to control something, or to hold on to something, or fearing, just constantly being invested in fear, rather than just trust and having faith that spirit has your back, that you're going through things for a reason, that things happen for a reason, even if it was unpleasant. You're doing all of this, like you're finally hollowing out any kind of energy that's not serving you. So how you see your person is that they had to somehow get to the point where they had to also give up control of their lives in order for them to get to the next phase of their healing. So I'm getting a lot of energies with what you've gone through because of them and what you're seeing them go through. Regardless, it's really positive, even though it can be, of course, heavy. So in the actual 3D world, it's unpredictable. And the thing that I like about this card, and especially in this position for you, is that you realize that anything is possible. People have free will. You have free will. Your person has free will. You guys aren't bound to any particular thing. You know, even though we might have contracts with people, we're not bound to do things a specific way because we have free will. So at this point, you're not sure what's going to happen. At this point, you're not sure where your person is headed. Even though we can see that they're on the correct course, as long as they stay the course, you guys may reconcile at some point, but they could go off course. They could go off into another lesson perhaps, or something could happen to you. And you could decide something different, which will, of course, change the course. So right now you're accepting that things are just, hey, it's okay. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm okay with that because I'm just giving that control, that need to control what's going to happen. I'm giving it over to the universe. And I feel so much better in my life because of that energy. I no longer have to suffer. Yeah, see, I no longer have to fight so hard. That's the thing. You're choosing your battles wisely. So you realize that by fighting and by being in that energy of trying to control everything, it's exhausting. It's not a wise decision to be in that energy. This is about you investing in yourself and investing in your physical world and what you've got going on in your own physical reality. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So you're just choosing to invest wisely in yourself rather than focusing so much on this person. And I feel like this is working out better for you. We have citrine. Beautiful. See? Hey, no worries. Be happy. It's like that song, okay? Or I don't know if that's the lyrics, but it's something like that, you know? You just don't have to worry. I'm getting like Bob Marley in that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. I don't know. But this release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Exactly. That's where you're at. You know, you're no longer feeling like you have to fight so hard for this connection. You no longer feel like you're the one that has to do all the work. It takes the other person as well, but also Spirit co-creates with us too. So you're not 100% completely in charge of everything. We're not in control of other people, and we're not always in control of certain, either fated situations, but we are in control of our own destiny. And so we can continue to show up for ourselves and basically choose those battles and be a little bit more wise with those decisions and where we're going to invest our energy. So Spirit's saying, continue to show up for you, continue to invest fully in yourself, and all the other pieces will fall into their proper place. I love it. I love it. So I just see less suffering for you in the physical world and your 3D reality. And now we have your spiritual energy here, masculine energy, confidence. What's interesting is that your person had the sun's energy, which is very masculine, confident energy. So they're showing up here in your spiritual space. Yeah, 7 of air. They're still trying to figure it out. Plans need revision. It says more going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. I'm feeling that right now your person is in this hermit mode, and it's not the greatest time for you two to come together anyways. But you guys are in more of alignment now than perhaps you were before. So 7 of Swords is that energy of planning. It's about coming up with some sort of strategic plan. And so we need to revise things because perhaps right now it's not the best time. So have confidence in divine timing is what Spirit's telling you. Know that your masculine, if you're a feminine watching the video, is working towards the light, working towards being a more confident divine masculine. That's what I'm getting here. And so just have confidence that everything is happening in divine timing. And we have Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. See? Oh my God. This is magic. I'm telling you. I don't know. I just felt that these cards today, all these angel cards, I just felt really guided to them. I just felt like they were going to be really magic. And they sure are. Stay strong in your faith. Yeah. A positive outcome is dependent upon you keeping a positive mindset. So be confident in your faith. Have confidence that Spirit is leading you towards what's meant for you. Stay strong in not only just your own confidence, but confident that if you're masculine, if you're dealing with the masculine, or just your person, let's just say your person, if you two are meant to come together, there's not really anything that will stand in the way except for yourselves. So that's why it's unpredictable as to what will happen, but continue to be in that strong faith and continue to see that everything is happening exactly the way that it's supposed to right now. And that will help you so much in your 3D reality. You will have so much less suffering in your 3D reality when you are in alignment with yourself. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. So that is what we have as far as your energy and their energy. So what I can see is that both of you guys are actually really in this higher vibrational energy with each other. I really see that very, very clearly. So why don't we go ahead and see what is your person currently working on in preparation for this reconnection. Let's go ahead and see some of these specific things. We're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Oracle, my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and this is the chakra healing or chakra reading cards. Yeah. What is your person currently working on in preparation for this reconnection? So what are the specifics of this work? Okay, so we have personal power. So that's the solar plexus chakra. This is really amazing, you guys. We do know that your person is very much in their power right now. Okay, we have the root chakra trying to balance things in their actual physical world. I did pick up on a lot of that energy already. They're trying to get rid of things that no longer serve them, whether it's behaviors, patterns, karmic lessons, people, situations, etc. And then we have life purpose. Wow, throat chakra energy here. That's really beautiful. So what is their purpose? What is their person or purpose for being here? They're starting to see things from a whole new light. Yeah. This yin and yang energy. You see that? That's about balancing the feminine and masculine energies within themselves. I did feel that for your person too. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these energies here. What does this personal power have to do with? I do feel like the personal power has a lot to do with their life's purpose too. I see the solar plexus as like life purpose, your mission, what you came here to do. Okay, so let's see what this has to do with. Wow, they have so much guidance around them right now. It's like spirit is their guide, but I'm also going to tell you this because I did get this from the very beginning of the reading. You are also a part of your person's spiritual guidance. There's something about your energy that helps to guide them. It's like they see you as a shining bright star. They see you as some sort of an angel that is guiding them. So just your memory or just your connection with them, you know, what happened, the lessons, things that transpire between the two of you, they use this as a part of empowering themselves to want to be a better person. That's amazing. I'm like saying amazing like a million times in this reading. Towards their 10 of Cups. Wow. I mean, that's a guide towards the 10 of Cups, the ultimate contentment and joy and happiness. You can see two people in that energy there. So there's something about you and your energy that helps this person to want to better themselves so that way they can experience 10 of Cups in this life. They may not know what 10 of Cups really truly is, and they're really looking forward to finding that out. And of course, that could be connected to you. But they know that they need to go into their power, their personal power within themselves in order to make that happen. It's not going to happen just because either you want it or because that's the idea of their parents or, you know, what society wants for them. They have to step into this and get to that stage themselves. It can't be forced upon them. That's why it's so important to allow your person to continue to be in hermit mode, because the hermit carries a lantern, and that right there just proves to you that your person is taking accountability. They're doing the work on their journey right now to come towards that 10 of Cups. That's amazing. All right. So let's go ahead and see balance. Root chakra energy here. So earth energy, maybe their physical world, their finances. We have vibrations. A lot of like very spiritually enlightened energy for your individual. 5 of Pentacles is the second time this has come up. They're going to do this while they're isolated and alone. While you guys are in separation is when this is going to happen. And that's when it's happening, as right now. They're really able to balance themselves out while you guys are not together. So it's almost very important for you to allow this person that time and space that they need in order to clear and to heal and to balance their masculine and feminine energies. It's all about the vibration that they're emitting outside of themselves. And so they're not going to be able to face themselves until they go deeply within themselves. And they're in hermit mode. So I totally see this happening. So that's pretty cool. So how they're working on themselves right now, they're stepping into their personal power. They're allowing spirit to be their guide. They're really feeling their vibration. They want to be in balance with themselves. And right now where they're isolated and alone, that's kind of like dark night of the soul, going within, really facing their fears, facing their darkness, clearing these things, healing these things. All of this is taking place right now. So now we have life's purpose. So life purpose, throat chakra energy. Compromise, beautiful. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups, you know, this Knight of Cups energy here has something to do with their emotions. It has to do with their desire of what they want. A part of their life's purpose, you guys. I mean, the thing is, they could have, of course, some other life purpose, such as a certain career or a job or something that they want to achieve in this life. But a part of their purpose right now in life, I'm getting here, is to compromise when it comes to another person. So this could be, of course, connected to you, with sharing their feelings, offering their cup of love, exchanging energy. So your person could be really afraid of intimacy. They could be really afraid of that Ten of Cups. They might feel like they don't want to compromise their feelings. They might be afraid to put their heart out there, but there's a part of this purpose right now for them to step more into their softer side, to step more into their feminine side, and to trust. So your person might be really used to being this masculine energy, this powerhouse all the time. But a part of their purpose right now is to go within and to soften. And I got that in the very beginning. And a part of knowing you and a part of their drive to want to be a better person is to show up for you in an emotional way. So you're a part of this person's purpose, is my point. And they're starting to get into that energy field where they're starting to realize this. And so at some point, I feel like your person is going to reach out to want to compromise, to either apologize or to have a conversation and to basically work things through. So where they're at right now in preparation for reconnection is they're going within, they're healing, they're listening to the vibration of themselves, they're really in their emotions, and they're really balancing out this energy with their very strong masculine side. They're trying to remain powerful, but at the same time, they're balancing this energy here because they want to live a more enlightened life. They want to live a more quality life. Maybe what your person has been exposed to in the past, it's just like what they thought they wanted, what they thought was happiness, didn't turn out to be that way. So there's something now where they feel that there's just something more for them, and you're connected to that. So this pathway towards ascension, it's here. And I feel like you're a part of their ascension process in this life. You're a part of this person's purpose. That is really just beautiful. So that is what we have for what they are currently working on, their emotions, what they're currently working on, their vibration, and being alone at this time, hermit energy, Five of Pentacles twice. So let's now take a look and see, what does Spirit want you, the viewer, to focus on right now? Okay, what do they want you to focus on right now? What is the most important thing that they want you to just really focus on? And we already know with the messages that came through that they really want you to focus on yourself, because that's where your power is. But we're going to go ahead and get some more specifics. So these particular decks here, if I can pick them up. So this one is called the Angel Tarot, right? The Angel Tarot. This is my Divine Feminine Healing cards. And this is a mixture of the Secret Language of Light as well as the Light Workers Oracle. I just like to combine these decks, okay? So let's see what Spirit wants you to focus on. Having a hell of a time, you guys, getting these cards all situated. Sorry. Okay. What does Spirit want you to focus on? I'm going to get 2 cards from the Secret Language of Light and 2 cards from the Light Work. Okay, well, here's one. Oh, look, Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. That's beautiful. Okay, so we have soul family, another beautiful card. Third ray, creative intelligence. And joy. How amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the wisdom of the divine feminine, okay? Wisdom of the divine feminine. What does Spirit want you, the viewer, to focus on? Okay, 2 want to come out, so we'll take them. We have future, and we have invade. Oh, wow, that's pretty powerful. Okay, Knight of Swords, drama. So this is the deal, you guys. Spirit basically is bringing forth right now, if some of you feel like you would just love to rush in with some sort of activity or to create change right now, what this is doing is it's actually invading your person's privacy while they are on their journey towards ascension. So rather than shifting or rather than focusing on what's going to happen, it says shift your focus onto the present events rather than what's ahead. The future is not meant to be known. So again, remember, it's unpredictable as to what is going to happen. You will create more drama the more that you try to create change, the more that you try to create any kind of, let's just say, interaction, communication. So if some of you guys are struggling right now because you want to communicate, you want something to happen right now, and so you this is not going to be for everybody, that you could be trying to do certain things, maybe do certain things either on social media or talking to this person, hoping that something will get back to them, or maybe sending a text, or maybe, just something like that to create something when your person maybe has asked for space. Spirit is asking you to remove yourself from any of those dramatic interactions and really respect your person's privacy, because they need to continue on their journey towards ascension. They need to still heal. They still need to grow. So that right there is the ultimate divine feminine that has enough wisdom, and she has enough love for herself and her masculine to realize that this absolutely is necessary in order for them to both grow and heal properly. So she respects her masculine space. She doesn't need to create any kind of drama. Now, for some of you, you guys might not be doing anything. This could be your person maybe trying to reach out to you, or trying to, by the sword, which means communication, to try to create some sort of drama to get you to react to them. I don't feel that for most of you, but it could be happening for some. Disengage. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. So there is something here that Spirit wants to bring forth in regards to that message. Hope it makes sense. Okay. So the next one is soul family. This is beautiful because, this is all about the people that are on our journey along the way. Some of us get so focused on this one person that we forget about all of the other lessons and all of the other things that we came here to do that involve our soul family. It says equality. If someone cannot reciprocate my same efforts, I do not continue to try harder. I take it as a sign that we may not be on the same page at this time. So it could be to rely on the support of your soul family when you feel the need to push for something to happen that's just not worth your time and effort right now. If somebody can't equally show up for you, why would you want to engage? It's not about giving to get, or, but there is this need to have equality. If someone is just not feeling the same as you, or they're not on the same page as you, it probably is best to just kind of separate. Now, this could be about soul family, other people in your soul family. Maybe there's something that's happening with a friend or a family member or coworker, and you're just feeling like, you know what? I'm just not feeling this reciprocated. I'm just not feeling like I'm being appreciated. I feel like I'm giving way too much and I'm not getting enough back. I just feel like something's off here. Pay attention to that. Try not to push harder for people's acceptance or attention, and really just try to pull back. That's a part of your lesson of your soul development and growth. Sometimes people in our soul family actually help us along the way on our journey towards ascension when it comes to our person at a later date. So use your soul family, use the people that are in your soul tribe to help yourself to grow and to heal and to work out any issues that you have. They're very important for your healing, okay? Very important. Ace of Wands, inspiration. This is beautiful. So this is about continuing to, focus on things that are fresh. If something is just stagnant or something's just kind of making you feel crummy, disengage, pull away. Focus on something that makes your soul sing instead. Do something that you love. Don't try harder. Don't try to continue to push towards something that just isn't right at this time. Do something else. Focus elsewhere. Give something else attention. Just pull away. It's amazing when you just stop focusing on something and focusing on someone, and you just focus more on yourself and just have more fun and do your own thing. It's amazing how people just kind of start to respond in a more positive way to you rather than pushing so hard. So that's another message. All right, so we have third ray of creative intelligence. And I think that that's cool because this is all about inspiration, creativity. We just saw the Ace of Wands. If there is something that you've been wanting to do, you've been wanting to create, you've been wanting to, work on, something that inspires you, makes your soul sing, Spirit's telling you to focus more on that. Yeah, this will help to set you free. As I heal, I set us both free. So this just means that when you feel liberated and when you're no longer hanging on so tightly, this actually helps your person energetically to also liberate themselves and to do the same. So if you're connected energetically with someone, it really does matter the vibration that you guys are both holding. So really try to liberate yourself today and focus more on things that make your soul sing. Yeah, Knight of Cups, spirituality. That's beautiful. The Knight of Cups actually came up for your person and what they're working on right now. Your person's working on themselves right now very spiritually. They're going through some sort of spiritual transformation. So that way they can offer you that cup of love. That way they can offer you their emotions. So focus on something else. Help your person by liberating yourself from hanging on so tightly to any expectations that you might have held towards them. And just focus on other things that are fun, things that you want to do, things you want to create. That energy shift actually helps your person to open up to you emotionally, you guys. So Spirit wants to remind you of that, okay? And last one, we have joy. Exactly. Be in the vibration of freaking joy. There's nothing higher than that. Nothing. Sunny, see, I will not let past challenges rob me of opportunities to be happy, basically right now and in the future. So you're not going to allow what's happened here to cramp your style or to dim your light any longer. You realize that you came here to be a being of light and joy and to spread your light with the world. So if this connection is not causing you to feel inspired and it's not allowing your soul to sing with joy and it's not uplifting you, then that's an indication that right now it might not be the best time to try to come back together with this person. It might be a time for you to really focus more on you and being independent and being maybe even by yourself right now on this journey, but spending time with your friends and your family and other people in your soul family. Yeah, Three of Swords, heartache. So there is some sort of sadness and pain here that's robbing you of your joy. Some sort of past disappointment, something that has really, really been heavy on your heart. But Spirit's telling you, you cannot allow this energy, whatever has happened here in the past, to ruin any more of your joy, to take away from any more of your sunny days. You deserve to be happy every single day. You deserve to be in that love and light every single day. So whatever is robbing you of your joy, whether it's something connected to this person, somebody in your soul family, something that's going on with you, Spirit's telling you to address it today and don't let it rob you any more of your joy. That's what we got. So that is what they want you to focus on right now, being more happy, disconnecting from things that are just not proactive. And yeah, that's what we got. So let's now see, where are you guys, what are you both so afraid of, and how are your angels assisting you through what signs? So this right here is my Mystic's Midnight Oracle. This is the Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. And this is my twin flame shadows. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to pull in my Signs from Spirit Love Oracle for the signs, but we'll do that in a second. So these two decks, this is called, I think it's the Guardian Angel Reading Cards, and this is just Angel Reading Cards. So it's the same exact, like artist and author here, but they're two separate decks. So I wanted to separate the energies. So we're going to use this one for your person. And then we'll go into, of course, the other deck for your energy. So what is your person so afraid of when it comes to you in this connection? And how is Spirit assisting with these fears to help them at this time? Okay, so this is the first one. We have Angel of Determination. That's beautiful. So this is all about, this angel helping them to fight. 9 of Wands is the energy I'm getting with that. To really fight for this, to really fight for their freedom, to get to the top, to make it, to ascend. That's what I am feeling here. We have Angel of Health. And this is really good because this has a lot to do with the healing that came through for the star. This is about them getting to their tip-top shape within themselves, knowing that they need to feel good and they need to feel ready before they can offer you anything. And we have Angel of Gratitude. This is really cool because this is about them feeling in a state of grace within all that is around them. That could be a part of their spiritual journey right now, is that they are just looking at things from just a different perspective. They're trying to be a little bit more grateful for what they have and how far they've come, and just shifting their perspective. So let's go ahead and go into this Angel of Determination. What does this have to do with? What is this Angel of Determination? What are they so afraid of? Okay, they're afraid of being forced. And I got this before. Your person does not want to be forced. They have to do this themselves. They're not going to do it just because you say, because their family says, because society says. No, they're going to have to do it on their own. And they're afraid that they're going to be forced to do something they're not ready to do. Yeah, they're almost in a way that they feel like they're cursed. They feel like if they're not ready, then they're just going to continue to hurt you or other people. So they're very determined to do things when they're ready, and they're very determined to do things in like their way. And I'm not seeing that their way is a bad thing at all. I see that they're actually doing things very correctly right now. Yeah, 7 of Swords again. So this is the second time. They don't want to be counterfeit. They don't want to live a lie. They don't want to hurt. They don't want to deceive. They don't want to lie is what it is. They don't want to be counterfeit to you or anyone else. So that right there is very important to them. They're very determined to do the work first. So that way they don't have to be a lie and unleash this plague or curse onto you or other people. Yeah, that's what it is. That's really interesting. So let's see in what way, like what signs is Spirit using to help this person on their journey right now. Wow, look at that. 8s, infinity symbols too. So that your person might be seeing a lot of 8s. It says new opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So there's a lot of new opportunities that are popping up for them that are actually helping them to grow and to heal. So Spirit is really helping your person through new opportunities to basically make it, to continue to grow and to heal. So they're very closely connected with your person right now, helping them to, facilitate new opportunities so that way they can feel more abundant, that way they can feel more positive, and that they can grow in whole new ways. And this might be situations that come their way, new people that come their way. It's ways that they can grow and heal. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and see, what does this Angel of Health have to do with? What are they so afraid of when it comes to you in this connection? We have sell out. That's interesting. So sellouts energy is about, just doing something that's not authentic. And I feel like they don't want to sell out. They don't want to do something that's inauthentic. Yeah, see, terror, panic, and backing out. If they have to do it someone else's way, they're going to back out. They have to do it their way. I'm getting this real stubborn energy, but it's not an energy that it's my way or the highway. I absolutely have to take this approach. I have to go about my journey this way. I have to figure things out for myself, or I'm just never going to be able to get to this point. I'm always going to have these fears. I'm always going to sell out and be inauthentic and do things that other people want me to do. I'm tired of doing that is what I'm getting. So your person right now, is really trying to be the healthier version of themselves. So that way they don't have to continue to back out. That way they don't have to continue to sell out and lie and be counterfeit and fake and inauthentic. Yeah, that's a torment for them. They just feel nothing but torment. They feel locked up inside. They don't want that. On the bottom of the deck, I have caged beasts. They don't want that anymore. They're sick of that. So what their biggest fear is that they're not ready, and they don't want to involve themselves with you again until they are ready. So they're taking the appropriate steps, you guys. See, look at that. Spirit is giving your person signs through numbers. They're seeing numbers over and over and over again. And what they're doing is it's giving them a wake-up call. Fives are all about change. It's time to change. It's time to move in a new direction. It's like, it's time to let's get moving now. So your person in some sort of way is being, it's like being shown from spirit through certain numbers that it's time to move into this direction. It's time to face these fears. It's time to get healthy. It's time for you to, be more authentic. It's time for you to go towards things that feel good to you instead of staying stuck in things that are just not what you really want. So your person is really being called right now to be an authentic version of themselves. And if that means that they have to be alone for a little while, then that's what they've got to do. Yep, absolutely. So now we have Angel of Gratitude, and this is just about being in a state of grace. I really feel like a very strong connection that your person has to a path towards enlightenment, a new way of maybe thinking, books that they're reading, a new religion or philosophy that they've taken on. It's helping them to be a lot more grateful when maybe they weren't so grateful before. So that is what we have. So what are they so afraid of when it comes to you in this connection? They're afraid of doing things that they're not ready to do. That's what their biggest fear is. So now they're just trying to be grateful for the journey. They're trying to be grateful for you. They're trying to get into a place where they don't feel so angry. Yeah. We have unavailable. So again, your person is afraid that they're just not going to be available. They're not going to be emotionally connected. They're not going to be able to offer you that cup of love, that Knight of Cups to get to the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of fear your person has around their emotions. Yeah, hunter, prey, traveler. I feel like your person right now is, in a way, hell-bent on doing things their way, but just kind of traveling. Your person might be doing a lot of traveling right now, just finding themselves. That's what the hermit does. The hermit goes within. The hermit just basically stays to themselves to figure things out rather than involving everyone else in their pain. Yeah. Rather than involving other people in their stuff, in their own hell. Yeah. Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is a wall that they've put up around their heart. It's a fortress around their heart, a song from Sting. But yeah, right here, Two of Cups. That right there, it's like there's this fortress in between you and them right now, and they're emotionally unavailable. So until they get to a state where they're just fully grateful for just certain things in their lives, it's like they're not going to be available for you in this connection, which is why earlier it said the timing just was not right. Okay. So I feel like if you guys can get anything from this reading this week, I mean, it might be the same old story for you. And if that's the case, it might just be like, I'm so tired of the story. Sometimes it's good to just maybe disconnect for a little bit from readings, or maybe even the same reader, such as myself, until you can maybe shift or get a different perspective. But this seems to be the story. Your person's just not ready. Yeah, there's a lot still that needs to be unveiled. There's a lot that's being hidden right now. This person has not 100% unveiled this. So this is a process. This is a journey that they're on in order to unveil a lot. And it's only when they unveil things are they going to be able to be in a state of gratitude. And when we're in a state of gratitude, it's kind of like, oh, I get it now. We can't really be grateful for the lessons until things are unveiled for us. So your person is on their journey right now. and they are very afraid of their emotions and unveiling their emotions. So they're hiding their emotions, and they still have to go within themselves to figure out why they're doing this and where it stems from. 10 of Cups can also be family to me. So there could be some things that are connected to their family that they're also still trying to work out within themselves. Upbringing, childhood issues, things like that. So it's a process is what I'm seeing. So why don't we go ahead and go into your energies here. Okay, what are you so afraid of? And how is Spirit helping to assist you at this time, and through what signs? When it comes to you and this person. We have Angel of Knowledge. We have Angel of Clairaudience. And Parking Angel, that's interesting. All right. What does this have to do with? So let's go ahead and put these over here for now. Angel of Knowledge. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. We have Insecure. Okay, so this right here tells me that you might be afraid of knowing something. You might be afraid of finding something out. So some of you guys could just be afraid of just communicating. You could be afraid of looking at something, finding something out. So you might just completely stay away from things. Yeah, from observing. I feel like some of you guys might, and this is not a bad thing at all, because if you find that social media, if that's something that's a possibility, or that you can find certain things out from from people about your person, you might decide that you would rather not know. Okay, it might just be easier for you to not know these things. Kind of like staying away. It's kind of like ignorance is bliss. Yeah, we have the Trickster, because what this can do is it can play tricks on your mind, is what I'm getting here. Can really play tricks on your mind. Yeah, look, I just cannot believe this. Hidden knowledge. Spirit is telling you here that it's better for you to kind of withdraw from your need to know at this time. This hidden knowledge, it's better for you not to know certain things. It's better for you not to observe. It's better for you not to look at social media. It's better for you not to ask questions about your person when it comes to other people, because you're not getting an accurate thing. You're not getting an accurate description. You're not getting the full truth. You're not getting the full picture. So why trick yourself? Why trip yourself up? Why get into a negative space when it comes to this person? So your biggest fear is that somehow you're going to find something out, and so you might go searching for it. What I'm getting here is don't. All it's going to do is it's just going to create more of these insecurities. It's just going to further create more like just drama for you that you don't need. So your biggest fear right now is knowing something or not knowing something, and Spirit's saying you're being protected right now by not seeing something. So the thing is, Spirit can't control you, but ask for help when it comes to your need to know or your need to look. I'm just getting, stop looking. All right, so now so instead rely on clairaudience. This is about things that you hear from your guides, things that you hear when it comes to, let's just say, songs, or people that say certain things to you, or you hear something on TV, or you even hear voices. Whatever this is, Spirit's telling you, pay attention to those things instead of what you're seeing. Okay? Distant. Yeah, it's like distant. It's like there's like these energies here. It seems like it's distant, but it's actually right there with you. Okay? It's right there with you, these energies. You might feel like, no, I don't hear anything, or no, I'm not getting what I need. Spirit's telling you here to give yourself some time to clear your mind, to get quiet. You will hear what you need to hear. Off in the distance, it might be slight at first, but your skills of hearing your angels or hearing the things that you need to hear will be quite clear. We have virus, infected, at risk, and tainted. So there's something that's like tainted right now. And it could be during, of course, this pandemic. There's certain things that are happening perhaps that you're maybe seeing or hearing that are just infected at this point. Maybe somebody's energy is tainted right now because of certain world events, things that are happening in the world. So it's causing people to just be nasty. You don't want to see this anyway. So distance yourself from looking at someone, watching someone. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of negativity that's connected to some kind of viewing or listening or hearing something about your person. I'm getting here to disengage with it. I don't know why it's coming up, but it is. Yeah, look at that. Muzzle it. Eight of Rage is Eight of Wands. This is a communication. Muzzle it. It's like there's something that needs to be muzzled right now. Somebody's going off. Somebody's spewing negativity. Somebody's spewing rage. It's like you don't need to infect yourself with this person's energy right now. So if you see your person online, or you're looking at the words that they're saying, or there's something happening in the world and they're sharing their views, and it seems to just be kind of just like, Spirit's asking you to trust your inner voice rather than what you're seeing this person say. I don't know. Or maybe other people are connected to them. It's just strange energy. Okay, we have 3-3 and we have disturbance. Yeah, this is disturbing your this vibration of whatever this negativity or hostility is that's connected to your person, whether it's them or someone connected to them, is disrupting your frequency. So that's why Spirit is asking you, and they're trying to assist you also through numbers 333, that you want to be in the zone with yourself. And it's difficult for you to be in this zone right now and to be in this really nice, clear channeled energy, very pure light energy, as long as you're disrupting your energy field by watching or looking or communicating with someone else about your person. So they're asking you to step away from whatever this is. It's going to resonate for some. It won't with others. We have black. See, it's no good. It's no good. So disengage from whatever, if that resonates, disengage from an activity or communication or drama surrounding this individual, watching them, observing them. Get out of the energy, because it's actually disrupting your energy field is what I'm seeing here. So now we have parking angels. So this is about you basically, aligning yourself to get the things that you want in this life. This is about you being in that vibration where you're attracting what you want rather than not attracting what you want. So there's some sort of fear perhaps that you're that you're headed in the wrong direction, that you're not going to end up at the destination that you want to end up in. Spirit's telling you, if you are drowning in negative energy connected to this individual, it's time for you to shift that up. So we have void. Void is nothing. Void is just darkness. We have see, you're much more powerful than you realize. Witch is a manifester. A mystical witch is somebody who basically creates the things that she wants in this life with her energy. So that's why Spirit's asking you, unplug or disengage from energies that are holding you back from getting what you want. Instead, step into this more powerful aspect of yourself. You will start to see how things begin to change, such as you get the parking space that you want. Things start working out in your favor. It's like the law of attraction at work in your life because you've shifted your energy field. So there's some darkness that you might have attached to your person. And so if you feel that okay. As much as your person is working on themselves right now, when it comes to the physical world, they could be a little impotent right now to where they're not really able to, like they might be wasting their time with some sort of energy or engaging in behavior that's not the best for them. But on some level, they are working on themselves. So to me, it's very normal. Not one of us on this planet is going to be perfect all the time or in total alignment all the time. So I'm kind of getting this light and dark aspect of your individual, which makes sense because we're all made up of dark and light. On some level, your person is working on themselves. On some level, they're on the course of going within and being a little bit more receptive, and they're enlightened in some ways, but there's some kind of earthly energy or egoic type of behavior that they're displaying that's kind of taking them a little bit. It's not taking them off their path, but it is disrupting the flow of their path. So if you're energetically connected to this person, which you are, then be sure that you really empower yourself with the energies of this person, and try not to get caught up in outer things that might be connected to them, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's very strange. I'm watching, talking to them, talking to people that know them. It may be disrupting things, so it might be time to kind of pull the plug on it. Yeah, you want to be in this. You want to be in the energy of love. Anything that's causing you to not feel love for this person, caring and compassionate for this person, step away from it. Step away from it. You've got to raise the vibration that you have connected to them. So if they're struggling in the physical world, if you're seeing them struggle, if you're here that they're struggling, try not to be in that energy. Try to pull away from that energy and really try to be in that higher vibration with them instead, because that will actually help them. So it's kind of like when you see someone and you see someone acting out, what's the first thing that you do? You make a judgment. Wow, this person's really, gone off the Richter. This person's really just being nasty. This person, we're making judgments. When you're in a judgment towards someone, there's that negativity, just like, wow, you're judging. But if you're not observing and you're not looking at the flaws, I guess, of this individual, then you can be in this energy of love, because you're not subjecting yourself to earthly things. You're not subjecting yourself to what this person's doing or how they're reacting right now or what they're engaging in. When you're all focused and just concentrated on all the stuff that they're doing instead of what they're not doing, it's an energy that it doesn't flow. So Spirit is asking you to step away from whatever this is that's blocking up your energy flow and putting both of you more in this beautiful pink vibration with each other. And I'm getting here, because you're coming through as the mystical witch, you have more power than you realize. It doesn't mean you're going to control this individual, but you can certainly control the energy that you hold, which of course can help to navigate this individual into more of this loving, caring, compassionate side of themselves, which is what we see they're trying to do anyways. And we already know that you're somewhat of a guide to them. So, you're like, in a way, like some spirit guide or angel to them, helping them to park. Do you see? Helping them to park correctly. So you got to get your shit together, is what Spirit is saying, if you don't have your shit together already. So how you hold this person's energy is so key to the direction of this connection. And I hope that I made that clear with all that just kind of like jumbled up energy, but that's what it is. So I feel like the reason it was jumbled up is because there could be people that are engaging in behaviors and talking to this person and finding this out about this person and watching them say this or that or do this or do that. And we're so focused in that energy. But when you're focused in that energy, you're not in the light at all. You're focused on judging. You're an ego. You're just like, maybe even feeling I'm better than this person. I'm awake and they're not. I hear it a lot. I've even engaged in those behaviors myself, believe me. So pulling yourself away from all of that helps you to just be happier. And isn't that what we all want at the end of the day? I do. So let's now go into what do they want to communicate to you the most right now, but they cannot for whatever reason. What is the biggest thing that they want to communicate with you but feel like they cannot right now? So we're going to go into the Art of Love Tarot combined with my Arrows of Love Oracle and my messages, Twin Flame message or Journey messages 1 and Twin Flame Journey messages 2. What's the most important thing that this person wants to communicate to you, but feels like they cannot at this time? Okay, so Well, they're on the mend. I mean, I definitely see this. I've seen this over and over again, and they might be screwing around. What I mean by that is they might be engaging in some not so pleasant energy right now or here and there, but that doesn't mean that they're not a good person deep down inside, and it doesn't mean that, you know, all is lost and that they are not working on themselves. We have long term. And we have on the horizon. Okay. So what does this have to do with? On the mend energy, what does this have to do with? Okay, so we have 8 of trees. So this is the 8 of pentacles energy. This is about somebody that's working on themselves. I'm still trying to find myself. I'm still working on myself. That's what they want to tell you. And I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So as they're working on themselves, they're realizing that they could have done a lot of damage to not only themselves, but you and other people, because they just weren't honest with you about how they were actually feeling at the time when maybe things started to go awry, or when they were starting to feel certain things that they couldn't deal with. Okay. So they want to basically explain to you, and I feel like they want to apologize for not being more honest with you at the time, and that they realize now that they have a lot of healing to do and a lot of work to do on themselves, and they are still trying to find themselves. So that's what they would tell you right now, but maybe they can't. There's a little hair that fell that looked like a little angel feather. That's what I just saw on the camera. I don't know if you guys saw that. So yeah, that's what we're getting for your person. So let's go ahead and get another message here for long term. What do they want to tell you about long term? Wow. 4 stars is 4 of wands, you guys. We already saw them connected to the 10 of cups. Okay. 10 of cups is connected to you. So long term to me is like that 10 of cups energy. 4 of wands is like that beautiful foundation where the two of you can really thrive in a commitment. So they want to say something about this. I don't think that I can handle your reaction right now, and I don't know how I feel anymore. So your person, when it comes to what they want long term, what they want in the future, I'm getting here, I don't think and I don't know. So I don't know right now what I want. I don't know what I can do right now. All I do know is in order to advance long term in my life, whether it's with a 10 of cups commitment with you or just where I'm at with my life in general, I know that I have to work on myself. So this is what your person does know. They know that they have to work on themselves. They know that they have a lot of healing and a lot of things that they need to mend within their own feelings and their heart. They absolutely know that. So they can't promise you anything right now. That's what they do know. They can't promise you anything. So we have on the horizon. So this is about future. This is about energy of the future. So the thing is, it's like, I don't think I could take your reaction right now. That might be one of the reasons why they're not speaking to you, or they're not reaching out right now, or maybe not returning calls, whatever your situation is because they don't know what to tell you about the future, because they can't be pushed. They can't be rushed. They can't be forced. And that's sometimes hard to explain. We have the Page of Stars. Yeah, the Page of Stars is like Page of Wands. I need to find myself. I need to find out. I'm curious about life. I still want to learn. We've got the 8 of Pentacles here, which is a student. I see pages as also children, students of life. Very curious as to the way the world works. I'm very curious about myself. I'm very curious of what I can deal with or what I want in this life. I'm very, very curious as to what's in store for me in this life. Your person is on a journey to find themselves. And I'm really bad at committing to anything right now. I can only commit to myself. That's what they're telling you. I can only commit to myself right now, and that's not a bad thing. And my heart and mind always comes back to you, though. So that's a beautiful thing. So no matter if they have issues with commitment, they have issues with opening up themselves authentically, whatever their situation is, their mind and their heart does always come back to you. And that doesn't surprise me to see that there, because we did see you coming through as one of their guides. So they're always going to consider you on their path towards enlightenment, on their path towards improving themselves as a person. It's like you're a part of them wanting to be the best version of themselves. There's something that they always hold when it comes to you. Like you're always that person that they think about when it comes to commitment, when it comes to long term, when it comes to the future. You're always, their mind and heart never disconnect from you. So even though they have these issues, even though right now they need to do things their way and they need to find themselves, their mind and heart are always going to come back to you. So they're always going to consider you even in the future. So it's only a matter of time before this person, gets to that spot to where they are ready. And I feel with these messages that you're going to be a part of that. It's really amazing. So what are the on the horizons energy? I mean, literally, that's what I wrote here on this paper, and we just got on the horizon. What is on the horizon? Well, I kind of feel like with that on the horizon card, what that said is my mind and heart always comes back to you. Your person's mind and heart are going to come back to you, which is going to ultimately lead them back to you in this connection. So let's just see what cards come through for this. Okay, so we're going to go into my spirits of darkness and light. The teen angel cards. My Connections for the Modern World, and the Archangel Tarot cards by Riley Valentine. Okay, so what is on the horizon? What is the on the horizon energy with this individual? What is the possibilities of future energies? Of course, things can shift and change. Nothing's set in stone, but what is the energies that are on the horizon? Sharky. Sharky's going to try to move the camera. Sharky, don't do that. Wow. Well, you guys can see it for yourselves. Okay. Somebody wants to, okay. I feel like someone wants to reach out, but it's masked. It's like they want to masquerade themselves when they reach out. So you could be, like your person wants to reach out, but they're like masking it. They're hiding this. They might still not feel like they're 100% able to be authentic or transparent with you. So that right there is still an issue is what I'm getting here. Love. Wow. They'd love to, but they're still suppressing it. They'd love to, but they're just not sure. Will you be able to see them as anything but false and deceptive? We did get a lot of Seven of Swords energy. Okay, so we have Four of Wands again. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work, releasing yourself from burdensome situations. I mean, Four of Wands is the way forward. Four of Wands is the foundation. It is the foundation of your connection, which is built in love. So their mind and heart always comes back to you because they already have this foundation in love with you. But if they're still hiding from it, if they're still, maybe they haven't apologized for wrongs from the past, maybe you have not forgiven them yet, or maybe they haven't forgiven themselves, it's very difficult to grow in this situation. So what's on the horizon is the love is there. The foundation is there to grow, but people are still not sure if they can reach out authentically. If they can, basically come towards you in an authentic way is what I'm seeing there. What else? We have bleeding heart. Damn. Some intense energies. Spirit of the cat, independent energy. Okay. Perception. It's all about our perception. Solutions. This right here is the temperance's energy, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Two cups going back and forth and tempering back and forth. So what I'm getting here is that somebody's heart is bleeding here. The love exists. The foundation of this connection exists, but we have that independent energy of the cat. We also had curious. Curious just came through. Somebody who's curious, somebody who is still trying to kind of find themselves. See? Page of Stars, curiosity, curiosity. Maybe somebody's heart is bleeding, but they are still, trying to see things from a different perspective. They're still looking for solutions here. This is also perhaps you looking for a solution and needing to see things from a different perspective, which is this person still needs to find themselves. So rather than allowing your heart to bleed over this is about shifting your perception and seeing things from a much more balanced way with that temperance's energy. And again, relying and trusting in divine timing. And also giving the energy of forgiving and healing energy is very important here. So if you can't get to that perception and your heart's still bleeding from Three of Swords, it still feels pierced, you still have a lot of Seven of Swords energy attached to this individual, Spirit is saying you've still got to show up for yourself and clear this and heal this, or else coming back together with this individual, it's just going to be, there's just going to be issues right from the get-go. So take the time to clear it. And we have in limbo. So what it does is it puts your connection in limbo. But we have Goddess of Night, Crossroads, and Ghost. And yeah, look, because I was just going to say Goddess of Night, Spirit of Hecate, this is about intuition. This is about, what Goddess of the Night is the moon's energy. We can't see, so what do? We rely on our intuition to lead the way. Spirit's asking you while you're in this in limbo state here in the future, because it kind of seems to me like things are not necessarily just like moving forward. People want to reach out. The desire is there. The desire and the love and the foundation of this connection is there. It's there for your person, and it's also there for you. But your person is still in limbo. Your person is still being haunted perhaps by like ghosts from the past. This is also your energy. Nightmares, fears, anything that's dark. You guys are still both clearing this energy. Both of you are with that temperance. It's 2 cups. So you guys both complete each other on this journey, but you guys both need to clear your own energy in order to be complete, at a later date. So it's all about taking this time to heal and this time for patience, to reflect, to go within yourselves, to find these solutions, to see things from a different perspective before you guys can turn the next page in the connection. So until then, it's like your connection is going to be in limbo, which I'm seeing it's okay because it's supposed to be in limbo. It's not supposed to come together right now. Yes, 7 of Wands. We can either continue to fight this, or we can continue to stand in our power and move forward on our journeys. So Spirit is asking you, if you're at a crossroads right now in your journey, don't be at a crossroads. Continue on your path alone. Continue to put more power into yourself. Continue to rely on your intuition that the timing just may not be right. Continue to realize that your person is still trying to find themselves and they still have a lot of darkness that they need to clear. Maybe you do too. So the timing just isn't right. You guys are still healing. You guys are still in that cycle of healing, but there is love here. There's a foundation of love. There's this feeling of my heart and mind always comes back to you. There's this feeling of, holding each other in that love and light space to continue to get through this darkness. So the future is unknown. And that makes sense because we really don't know the future. We're not supposed to know the future. If we knew the future, then we wouldn't work for anything. So Spirit is asking you again in a different way to trust that this person may want to reach out. You may want to reach out to them, but the timing right now is still in limbo. So just accept that and have faith. All right, so let's take a look and get the energy of mission and life purpose for you, the person watching this video. What does Spirit want to talk about when it comes to your life purpose at this time? Okay, your life purpose, your mission, all of that. We're going to go into the Ancestors and Angel cards by Kyle Gray. This right here is Ask an Angel by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay, so we have Beauty, Archangel Haniel. We have Alchemy, love this, Archangel Uriel. And I did get that energy with these, what was it? Can't remember what card that was, but it was the Mystical Witch. That's right. I got Alchemist with that. Manifester. And Stillness, Cassiel. All right, we're going to clarify with this Guardian Angel Tarot, also by Radley Valentine. Okay, so what does Spirit want to talk about when it comes to beauty? Seeing the beauty within ourselves, seeing the beauty within this person, seeing the beauty in other people. That is high vibrational energy. So that's a part of your mission right now and a part of your purpose to be able to do that, which can sometimes be difficult with it. See, sun. This is all high vibe, man. High vibration. This is all about the light. Sun is light. This is success and happiness. This is illumination in the highest form. So this is about seeing yourself and seeing others in the beauty of the sun. Okay? Absolutely. And like I said, it might be difficult to do this at this time, especially when there's a lot of people that are acting in ways that maybe we don't agree with, but there's still this need to still hold that love and light for all people of the world. Just realizing that everybody has a different perception of certain things. Maybe some people, don't know why they believe certain things. And it may take some time for them to realize that, hey, you know what? I see things this way now. Or other people that are stuck, Four of Pentacles, stuck in, certain belief systems that need to examine those belief systems, that need to come out of that just very, stifled energy and open themselves up to new concepts. So it's like seeing the beauty in everyone. Everybody is on the same journey towards the same destination, but they're just in different vehicles. That's what it is. We're all headed towards the same thing. We're just in different vehicles is all it is. So the Four of Pentacles, it says it's time to reflect upon your relationship with the world. So I see that it says money, but I'm getting the world, okay? It's time for you to basically let go of certain things that you've been holding on to for a long period of time, which could be judgments, which could be the way that you've been doing things for so long. It's time for you to maybe open yourself up and illuminate of some new things that you can do that are going to bring more success and happiness to not only yourself, but others in the world. Be a beacon of light for other people. Lead by example. Don't tell people, it's about the example of light. It's like a teacher leads by example. They just are. Don't you ever see someone or you just know someone and you're just like, wow, like you want that for yourself because they're not telling you the recipe. They're not telling you what you need. They're not saying be like me or do these things and you can be like me. They just are. That's amazing. So be a reflection of what you want the world to be, what you want your person to be. Let go of judgment, let go of fear, let go of your need for certain things and open yourself up and enjoy the success and happiness that follows. So that's a part of your journey. I'm getting here light worker for sure, okay? With this angel energy and that sun, light worker for sure. You're a light worker. You have come here to shine light upon the world. You've come here to basically make some shifts and changes within this world, some old ways of thinking right now. You're here to basically help other people to see things from perhaps a different perspective, but it's not by force and it's not through anger and hate. It's through love and light. You're leading by example here. We also have alchemy. So you're here to create something, to change something. Spirit fox, love it. This could be a spirit animal. It says, trust your talents in changing times. Oh my God, you guys, times are changing right now. This is crazy. So there's some sort of a talent that you have that you can, perhaps share with the world or use your skills in order to help people through these changing times. I love this. We have Five of Abundance where people feel shut out. It's like you're lending this helping hand to people that feel shut out, that people that are going through a difficult time. You're offering your assistance perhaps during this period of time. You're helping people to basically reach their highest potential, to tap into their inner strengths in order to, let's just say, survive. You're helping maybe perhaps people feel, more of like a high vibration during challenging or changing times. So this is really beautiful. It says there are times when everyone needs a hand. So yeah, you're assisting other people. You're helping to create change. You're manifesting change within the world through some sort of talent that you have. And maybe it's a talent that you have yet to discover, but Spirit Fox, the fox is a spirit animal right now. There's a message with the spirit animal fox when it comes to your life purpose or your mission right now. So if you see a freaking fox, yeah, that would be a huge indicator that you are here to bring change, because number fives are numbers that mean change through challenges. So changing times, these come through challenges. So challenges bring change. You're supposed to be you were supposed to be here in this world during these times for like you chose to be here during these challenging and changing times. Some people are just like, I can't believe that, the world's going on like this and, all these other things. You signed up for this. You signed up to be a part of this time in the world. Don't forget that. Okay. And now we have stillness. Wise one, love it. Go grow within your current situation. Go within as well. It's like the high priestess energy. Stillness within yourself. Go within. Grow within your current situation. We all have to grow. We have to change. Everyone has to change at some point. Now, it doesn't mean that we have to be forced to change if we, aren't really resonating with something. It's not about that. It's not about seeing things a certain way just because everybody's seeing it that way. Let's jump on the bandwagon. It's not about that. It's just about really opening yourself up to maybe seeing things from different perspectives or seeing things from other people's perspectives and not being so stubborn when it comes to certain belief systems that maybe you grew up with, etc. So there's all kinds of things that are happening right now with the current times and current situations that are allowing you to go within yourself and to really go in and seek that like wise counsel. I'm also getting ancestors. This is also about previous lifetimes, past lives. I'm getting that as well. You're here to basically go with it. You're like a wise one. So Doreen Virtue, before she, denounced all of her teachings, that doesn't matter to me. I think that the energy and the stuff that came through what she was being given at the time was accurate. She just doesn't resonate with it anymore, and that's fine. But she wrote a book, and I think it was called, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this little mini book. And it talked about, the 5 different things that you could be here. One of them was Earth Angel, Star People, Walk-ins, a couple of other things. And one of them was a wise one. And so maybe some of you guys have read that book, but you could be a wise one. You're a person that's here to basically, help other people. But it's like somebody that just has this inner knowingness. This isn't somebody who's like an advocate going out and telling everybody else what to do. I'm definitely not getting the energy. You are who you are, and your own vibration, that's what attracts other people to you. You lead by example. The wisdom that you share helps other people to also trust themselves and to go within. And, I see myself as like, when I read that book, I saw myself as the wise one. I didn't see myself as an earth angel. I didn't see myself of any of those other things, a walk-in, a star person. I didn't see myself as that. I saw myself as a wise one. And, I really, really try, and I don't always rub everybody the right way. None of us do. But, my point is that I've always been like, even when I've been in like managerial positions, which has been like my entire life, I've always been more of a leader than a manager. I always try to lead by example. I always try to get on other people's levels. I'm not full of myself. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I don't hold myself on this like high pedestal, even though some people want to put me there. And whenever that happens, I'm always like, no. We're the same. You know what I mean? Very humble like that. But the thing is, it's like, whatever comes through my readings, I'm not telling you guys anything. I'm trying to basically bring forth whatever spirit's bringing forth, through the cards, and just saying it over and over again until maybe it clicks. But my visions or the stuff that I get through channeled messages or just my interpretation of the cards, it doesn't have to be the end all. I always leave it up to you guys to take what resonates with you. And if it's moving you in a positive way, fantastic. If it's, let's just say, regressing you or causing you to feel like, oh my God, like I'm just really stuck on my journey, I always welcome people to step away from my readings or to just disengage with me entirely, because vibration is everything. If you're not feeling the vibration of someone, then something is off, So my point is, with bringing myself into that equation, is that some of you guys might find yourselves being somewhat quiet and reserved, but you have something to share, but it's not in like this abrupt way where you have to go out and be a teacher and you have to do seminars and all this other stuff. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I did that once. As cool as it was, the experience, it's just not my thing. And I'm not saying I'll never, ever, ever in this lifetime do it again, but I don't have a burning passion to like be a Tony Robbins and like a motivational speaker and all that other stuff. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but that's just not who I am. I'm more of this like, you know, this lady who's just kind of with her little spirit animals, just doing her own thing, kind of nice and quiet. I'm a total empath. I don't like a lot of engagement. I don't like a lot of activity, and I don't like a lot of stuff going on around me because I'm real sensitive energetically. So my point in bringing all this up is maybe some of you guys are like that, and you guys have something to share. So it's a part of your purpose and your mission to, even though you might be quiet and shy and you're just like, you know, YouTube isn't for me, it doesn't have to be for you. Maybe there's something that you have to share. Maybe it's just through posts or through something that you make. And that is coming from a place that will maybe perhaps stir something up within people to help people to navigate or I guess enlighten their path in some sort of way, to assist in some sort of way is what I'm getting here. So there's something that you have to share, and maybe you're aware of it, maybe you're not. And I just feel like this is a part of your purpose. All right, so enough about all that. 4 of Cups. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. See, this is you. This is you. You are a person that is meant to help other people. There are opportunities that are being offered to you. You might not be noticing or trusting these gifts, but guess what? You have something to share, so you need to act upon these dreams, is what this card is saying. Daydreaming or going within to get clarity, beautiful, but this is about starting to execute these ideas. So you might dream of doing something, you might dream of a certain mission or life purpose or something. Spirit's saying to trust you already. I know a lot of people that have a lot of gifts, but they're just scared to use them. And I was once one of those people. And it just, when I made that shift in 2017, it was just like, oh my God, it all came together. Sometimes I just still can't even believe, you know, what I do or what I get to do today. And, but I would have never gotten here had I not just basically risked it all and just put myself out there. And, you know, I did, and it happened to work out, but I wasn't worried about it, which is, I think, probably also key when you have expectations and you know, are so worried that, you know, what if people don't like me, or what if I'm not a success? Usually that kind of energy gets in the way. So it's kind of like, do something just for fun, just for the hell of it. And maybe it just starts just unfolding beautifully and naturally. So anyways, yeah, there we go. So we have 2 4s, which is interesting, and a 5. 2 4s and a 5. And 4 plus 5 for me is 9 energy, is like a solo energy. Could be some of you guys are just meant to kind of do your own thing, to be self-employed as well, to just be more of like a hermity type of a person, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a freaking hermit to the max. So, all right. Our last message, you guys, these are closing messages from Spirit just about our whole situation, our connection with this person. We're going to go into Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. We're also going to go into the Divine Connections Oracle by Queen of Light 1111 and my Twin Flame Angel numbers. So let's do it. All right. What do we need to know? What are our closing messages from Spirit about this connection, this person, this journey? We have new opportunities. So Lifeguard. So Spirit's saying that there may be some new opportunities that pop up. We also saw that with how your person is currently being assisted by Spirit right now. It was the 888 card, new opportunities. Wow, through spiritual support. This is about your spiritual family, basically. You know, your angels, your guides, bringing through new opportunities. So Spirit is definitely confirming that message that they brought through about your individual. The 888s, if you guys are seeing 8s as well in your journey, this is about spiritually, spiritually guided things. This is about things that are being implemented and being brought to you from Spirit, so that way it provides opportunities to move forward in the future. We have step into your senses as a way of communicating with your twin flame or your person on an intimate level. So that right there is about going within. So a lot of this energy here is very much about going within yourself and trusting spirit and trusting what spirit has to say, rather than trusting what other people have to say about your person or your connection, or about how you're feeling on your journey. So sometimes that's just best. It's best to pull away. It's best to pull away from, people that don't understand how you feel. It's best to pull away from things that are kind of skewed, such as social media. You don't really get an accurate picture of what's happening on social media sometimes. And so it might just be best to just go within and rely on your senses as a way to get an accurate kind of depiction of what's going on in this connection. All right, so let's get another message. We have separation. Yeah, I got that huge. You guys are supposed to be separated right now, you and your person. This is where the real healing and the real work is being done, is through separation. Yeah, so that way you guys can clear your vibes. Look at that. You can clear your energy. They can clear your energy. This is absolutely happening. So Archangel Metatron here, if you guys work with Archangel Metatron, is here to help you to also clear your vibes. But it's through the separation that you guys are going to really experience a lot of healing and clearing. And I can already see that for your person and for you as well. So trust that everything is happening for a reason. Okay, so it says the intensity of this connection could have stirred fear in someone. So a runner and chaser dynamic could have formed. So this is something here that whatever happens when we come into physical contact, you see this red here? Okay, so it's all like root chakra energy. Whenever you two came together in the physical world, it was a very intense energy. Something was ignited in someone. Now, obviously, if it was your person that ran away, and you could have really wanted to try to come together and like work on this connection, and let's just say they didn't want to, we can already see why your person is having a difficult time. They have a lot of issues with intimacy. They have a lot of issues with sharing their emotions and opening up, but they're working on this right now. So this work right now in the physical world, in the 3D world, is actually being done. And so Spirit is telling you that in the meantime, make sure to clear your vibes, because your vibration is very connected to this individual, remember. So whatever you're feeling with them, whatever negativity, whatever fear you still have, whatever low vibrational energy you still hold for them, affects them. It causes them to actually run away from you more. So really try to clear your energy. Really try to, because it intensely affects the connection, is what Spirit is telling you. So really try to do this, okay? Really, really try. Last message. See, it's the same message over and over again. Do not rely on what your physical eyes are showing you. You've got to go within and trust your intuition. Absolutely. It's very important. Connect with music. Wow, that's beautiful. And that might be a really, like a great way to do that. This is also about vibration, is with music. So when you connect with music, maybe a lot of you find that you can go deeply within yourself by listening to certain music. It helps you to connect with your intuition. It helps to put you in that meditative state. Use it. And we have 404. Look at this. I think I said this earlier in the reading, or maybe I just say it a lot. What is meant for you is never going to be held from you. Have faith that Spirit is taking care of everything. I can't believe it. Now, didn't I say here, fours and fives? And that was connected to your mission, your life's purpose. So just sit tight. Doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. You do still have to show up for yourself and co-create with Spirit. But when it comes to this person, you don't need to force anything. Whatever is meant for you and them, it simply will be. Nothing can be held from you that's meant for you. So just try to do your best to relax, shift your own vibration, hold this person in a higher vibration than maybe you're holding them in right now, and really try to connect more with your intuition when it comes to seeing this person or dealing with them, and trust that more than trusting what your physical eyes are seeing or what people are telling you or what you're hearing on social media or whatever might be happening in that department. Really try to shift your energy from whatever is just clouding the connection right now. But your person definitely showed up very strong at the very beginning of this reading of being on the right path towards ascension, which is, of course, towards you. But this is a process. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed these messages this week. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.